Hey, this is JC. Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. Today I'd like to show you a practical vehicle emergency kit, and this uses the Tactical Geek E6.0 EDC Organiser. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, do check out my shop links in the pinned comment or description below. You can even join as a channel member. Thanks a lot. So this particular pouch is the E6.0 from Tactical Geek, and it's actually part of a larger modular system. And I've done a video on that particular system. You can check it out. It's a really cool modular EDC sling bag. It's got three main bags. It's also got a tactical sling. They can be detached from each other, put in different configurations, or you can even use them separately, as I have done here. And what I've done is really to take this pouch and create a practical vehicle emergency kit. Now, it's not a survival kit. It's also not a first aid kit. I have a separate kit for that. This is really something to get you out of binds if you are in a vehicle. Maybe you have a breakdown in the middle of nowhere, or you got into a small accident. Well, these are things inside that I think might make sense to one. And this particular pouch is just, I think, quite adequate for it. Now, in terms of the size, this is similar to the Maxpedition EDC pouch. And that's 6 inches by 4 inches. And then if it's not expanded, about inch high. So it's pretty beefy. It's not something you would carry in your pocket, for example. Maybe you have cargo pants, but it'll be really big. So this is something you'd really put in a bag. And in this case, because it's quite beefy and heavy, it's also not something you just carry on you, and that's why I thought it would be excellent as a vehicle emergency pouch. So let's get right to it. Now, the pouch itself, very well made, high quality. The MOLLE attachments over here, zippers, high quality stuff, and the material is X-Pack, so water resistant and just overall very tough. So this is the pouch itself. You notice there is some elastic. This comes with the original design, and I put some paracord there, so just great. Doesn't have to take up space inside, easy access as well. On the outside, I put a plastic carabiner clip just for convenience. I think since you have this and I can't really put anything, I thought it'd be good to put a carabiner. If you wanted to put an actual carabiner that is load bearing, then that will work well as well. Now, on the back, I have a tool. This is the Houdini Pro tool from Benchmade, and it's actually a kind of an extraction tool to get out of a car. So you do have a glass breaker here. So it's spring loaded. All you do is press it against the glass and it will break. And you also have a seat belt cutter, which with a kind of a thumb stud, so you can do a one-hand deployment, and it has a back lock as well, so that's pretty nice. And then you do have a flashlight. Now, this is more of a redundancy for me because I do have a flashlight, but it's just good to have a small light there. Now, the reason why this is on the outside and not on the inside of the pouch is because you want to get this easily. If you're in a situation where you have to extract yourself, you do not want to be fumbling with zips and trying to open it up. So it's great there's this MOLLE attachment. This goes in here and you can see it slot in quite well. So that's actually pretty nice. All right, there's a zipper compartment over here in front, and that I think differentiates it from the Maxpedition pouches or even like from Viper Aid. And what I've got is a bunch of utility items here, some zip ties or cable ties. I've got duct tape, and also inside, I won't really try to force it out, but let's see if I can shake anything out. No, it's just a good tight fit. What I do have are things like paper clips and safety pins. So just general utility fasteners, those kind of things, and that goes right there. All right, now let's get into the pouch proper. So it's a clamshell style pouch. Unzip it and it opens just like that. And let's just go through the items from the left to the right. Now, remember I mentioned this is for a vehicle emergency kit, not necessarily survival. So I don't have things like fire starting capabilities and trap making stuff and things like that, right? Generally, at least for myself, I'm in an urban environment if I'm driving, but let's say I'm getting out of town, and yes, there can be roads which will be more rural or less crowded, then yes, definitely a kit like that will work, and I think it still suffices. So what we have over here is a power bank, because you're going to have your phone with you, and I also have devices like a flashlight. You want some power charging capability. So I've got that power bank as well as the cable over there, Type-C connection. I've got a small compass and a whistle, and this, I just hooked it to this glow stick over here. So that's just so that it doesn't go anywhere and it's attached easily. So this glow stick is basically like a Salem stick. You break it, give it a shake, it lights up, and it can go for at least about 8 to 10 hours. Again, if you are stranded overnight and you of course don't want to run your car battery, or maybe your car battery is down, you do not want to turn on your flashlight all the time or your phone, it's just nice to have that. Also good for signaling as well. I've got some cordage. This is just Kevlar thread. Again, just in case of emergency. It doesn't take up much space, but you never know when you might need it. Again, to complement the paracord on the outside. Over here, the pouch has a Velcro style tab, so I just added this reflector. No particular reason, but I thought it could be useful if you need it to signal again in the night. That can come in useful. All right, let's go to the right. We do have a pen. All right, so this is a Zebra collapsible pen or expandable pen. In terms of a flashlight, I wanted something really adequate and really strong. This is the EDC 25 from Nightcore. I've done a video on this. You can check it out in the link in the card above or description below. Just a great EDC flashlight, different levels, very powerful and very bright if needed. But in terms of the profile, very slim as you can see, and that works well in a pouch like that. So normally you get the big round flashlights, and those take up a lot of space, very bulky, hard to zip up the pouch. This has a great profile and I think works very well in a pouch like this. In terms of a multi-tool, I choose the Leatherman Signal. The Signal is a great emergency style tool. So you do have the primary tool, which would be the pliers, and of course you have the knife on the outside. You also have, yes, you do have a ferro rod, so there's some kind of a fire starting capabilities, but again, I'm not carrying it with that in mind, but it's just there. Also a knife sharpener, a whistle as well built in, and a driver, a bit driver. So just an all-round multi-tool that I think is good for an emergency kit. It's got a nice locking blade as well. Now on the inside, there's a pocket over here, and I just have a single bag, and I've got a couple of items over here. Spare cash, always useful. I've got a waterproof note, so basically I didn't want to put a full notebook because that takes up a lot of space, so I cut out just several sheets, maybe about 6 to 8 sheets, and just enough so that you can take the pen, write down anything you might need to. Maybe you're exchanging information with someone you're going to accident with, or maybe you just need to write an emergency note to pass to someone, so you do want that. And then we have a signal panel come emergency blanket. So this is the Mylar style blanket, but it's orange on one side, just in case your vehicle is broken down in a rural area and you want to be able to signal for help from a distance. And that's my vehicle emergency kit housed in the Tactical Geek E6.0. If you'd like to buy it, it's actually now on pre-order. You can go to the Kickstarter page to buy it, or you can buy the whole set. Just check out the link in the description below. Now I've also got a promo code for some of Tactical Geek's other products, so do check out their store link in the video description as well, and use the promo code UKG10 to get 10% off. Well, have you put together a vehicle emergency kit before? Let me know what you have that I might not have, and if you've got any other suggestions. Bearing in mind, the first aid kit is a separate kit, which I'll show you in a different video. Well, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.